DeRozan, you talk about one of the most significant games of his career here in Toronto.
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7.
Don't worry, I got us. A few simple words, a contract made with a franchise, a city, and a country. A promise made by a kid and delivered upon by a man.
When I see it now, it just, it's amazing for, me being that young, tweeting something like that, and, it's just crazy.
Hear those words today, knowing everything we know about DeMar DeRozan, and they make perfect sense. This is the Toronto Raptors' all-time leading scorer. This is a 3-time All-Star, the NBA's maestro of the mid-range. DeRozan will roll into All-Star Weekend in New Orleans and hear his name and see those lights as a member of the starting lineup, a winner in the NBA's popular vote. But back then, I got us, that was a 20-year-old kid coming off a rookie season where he didn't even get invited to play in the rookie-sophomore game. And the Raptors, they were a mess. Chris Bosh was leaving for Miami, taking any hope of the playoffs with him, and DeRozan, at first, was as confused as everyone else.
I was just lost. You don't know. You don't understand what's next. You think, you're coming out the next year and you're going to, be better, but, you worse. You got to go through that tough times, and, it was a process from there on out.
But we didn't know him then, the way we know him now. Back then, we were just getting an idea.
DeRozan flying in and throws it down. The rookie lights up the ACC.
Being from Compton, he hadn't had a rosy life all the way through his life. So he's had to fight and scratch and claw. So he didn't back down from the challenge when Bosh left. And what he's done in his career here in Toronto is one for the ages, be one for the books, and he's going to go down in history as one of Toronto Raptors' great players. But as far as how he did it, it is going to go down in history.
DeRozan did it by growing his game step by step, by getting in the gym, building on his strengths, sanding off his weaknesses. What remains is a polished NBA All-Star.
He did his job, and he stuck with it, and now in year 7, he went to the Eastern Conference Finals. Year 6, he did this. Every year he just continued to get better. When he had the opportunity to leave, he said, no, I don't want to leave. He never talked about trading. He never talked about doing this. So I'm going to give my commitment back to them. And I think that's one of his biggest strength, is that he's loyal and he's committed to the process.
DeMar DeRozan is the most unique, high-scoring player we have in the game.
Can't say this enough about this guy.
Been one of the superstars in the league.
He has great loyalty to Toronto.
Before, stars used to leave Toronto. Chris Bosh did. Vince Carter. T-Mac.
I am from Toronto, outside of where I'm from. I represent this thing harder than anybody.
Now DeRozan and the city are one. The city has grown with him, and he's grown with the city.
You look at certain franchises, and off the back, you think of, the Lakers, you think of Kobe, Magic Johnson. You think of players like that, It's not too many teams when you talk about that team, you can just name off a bunch of guys, So when you think of Toronto, you think of Vince, Chris, DeMar DeRozan. It's kind of automatic, so that's where that I am Toronto came from.
When you look back now, we didn't really know DeRozan when he said, I got us. We didn't know he would become as much a part of the city as Toronto is a part of him. We didn't know the character of the man he would become. We know that now. We know we're in good hands.
This is my opportunity. I'm about to take advantage of it. I'm gonna go out swinging, trying, and that was my mindset. And, every time I see it now, it takes me back to that moment and see how far I came, and, it's great.